Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to turn this into this. Now, basically, I'm just going to be going over how to go ahead and make a tech pack so you guys can send this to your manufacturer or supplier and give them the correct details on getting your product made perfect. There's a template I use for this, and I'm going to be showcasing the template and how I use it. If you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and make sure to drop a like. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, so as you guys see, we are on Photoshop right now. This is where you guys should be working off of. But if you guys don't have Photoshop, it's okay. You guys can use Photopea. It's a free version of Photoshop, so you could do everything that I'm about to show you guys how to do this today. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and open up my tech pack template, as you guys can see right here, and this is basically the template I'm gonna send to my manufacturer so they can go ahead and get everything that I need. And this is a Photoshop document, so you have all the editable layers here. If you guys do want this template, the link is in the description. You guys can follow along and use this template. All right, so the first thing is, once you have your template made, you want to go ahead and bring your mock-up of whatever it is. It could be a real life mock-up or a vector mock-up, as you guys can see right here, and drag it on over to your mock-up section right here. There we go. We have our mock-up. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, and then we have our mock-up. Now what I like to do is just get everything set up, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring all the images over as well. Now, since the background is white, I'm gonna go ahead and put a color overlay on it, but you guys can change the background color as much as you want if you guys do have like white images, for example. But this is just what I do for the most part. I just basically, like, on the mock-up they could tell what color I want it, but I just have the images showing. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize this. All right, so now that I have all my images separated around so I can put text around them, that's all that I need. And then here is when we start to go and do our stuff. So first, you're just gonna click on the text and then edit it to how you like. So for me, I want black fabric, and this is honestly, this is the GSM I want and the cotton percentage I want. But if you guys do want to change this, these are changeable as well, but this is just the typical one I use for hoodies. So the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna go ahead and drag this red arrow right here and go ahead and point it at the first thing. So we're gonna adjust it to right there, and we're gonna add some text right here saying, for example, I want to describe this as puff print, size 3 inches wide, and I'll just go ahead and make this smaller and make it to where it fits. All right, there we go. It's puff print 3 inches wide. If there's any more details you guys want to add, you guys can keep adding them. I'll basically do the same thing again and point it at the centerpiece. Basically do that again, and I'll go ahead and click on this text, Control J to duplicate it, drag it over here. And for the chest piece, I'm just going to change it to 14 inches wide. And basically you're just going to keep, literally with tech packs, it's all about just describing everything. So I'm going to keep just dragging arrows and just pointing them at different pieces of the thing that I want to describe or that I need. So again, I want to put puff print 2 inches wide, and I'll just make it smaller or whatever. And that's basically really it. With tech packs, it's so simple. People overcomplicate them. As long as you have your measurements and you know what type of printing you want, most manufacturers will get it. But if you guys do want some crazy cut and sewn pieces, then it gets a little more detailed where you have to point out every little detail. So don't overthink it. This is like one of my most asked questions, how to make a tech pack, and it's really this simple. Next thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and describe the images. So like I said, I'll do the same thing over here, so just so they know, put it beside here and make it bigger so they can read. The next thing I'll do is go ahead and insert a size chart. If I have a size chart, you'll just open up the file, put it on where size chart is, but I usually just use whatever size chart the manufacturer has. So I'll just say your size charts, and they understand most of the time. So I'll just tell them your size chart. And for tags and bags, this is where you would add a woven neck tag or custom frost bags if you guys want. I usually put them in the tags and bags section so they understand, and extra details can just be etc. Any extra details that you would like them to know. So I'm inserting my tags here, and you would just put all my tags there. And if I do have a bag, like I said, the bag would also go there. Yeah, that's the extra details. Make sure to like this video. And really, that's a simple tech pack that you could just send to your manufacturers. It's really not that hard. You just gotta basically point out the different pieces in your project that you want the manufacturer to see. So all you do from here is you're gonna click File, Save a Copy, and you're gonna save this as a PDF or photo PSD file. The thing about PDF and PSDs, they can go into the file and edit each piece. So they can go ahead and, like, for example, since it's a PSD PDF, they can grab this right here and then go ahead and make the screens for whatever they need. So make sure you're always sending your stuff in PSD and PDF format. I hope this video was easy and helpful. It's really simple to make a tech pack. A lot of people overcomplicate this, and if you guys do want this template that I use, the link is in the description. So hopefully you guys can go ahead and start getting your products made. You guys see, I used literally this exact tech pack. I just recreated it for the video like that, and I went ahead and got my product made just exactly how I wanted, as you guys can see. Tech packs are essential. Make sure you do it correctly, and make sure to check out my other video on how to start a clothing brand if you guys do need more help. Other than that, do something positive for the world today.